Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the NNSCRA Amp Energy Cup Series here at the Daytona International Speedway, as we are set to run the Can-Am Duel races here tonight to determine positions 3 through 42 in the starting lineup for this Sunday's 6th annual Daytona 500. Now you're probably wondering, there's 50 drivers attempting to make this race, and only 42 can make the race. So how are 8 drivers going to fail? Well, here's how it's going to go down. In each duel race, there are 25 drivers. Split them into 2 groups, so again, 25 in each duel. 15 drivers in each duel race are drivers who are already in the show, and the other 10 are drivers who have to race their way in. Now, I have indicated in the starting grid, which you are going to be seeing here in a little bit, which drivers are the drivers that are in the race already, the Daytona 500, and drivers who have to race their way in here tonight. Those drivers will be indicated in red text in the starting lineup, and then the drivers who are already in the Daytona 500, they are indicated in green text. So, in each duel race here tonight, like I said, there are 10 go or go home drivers. The top 6 go or go home drivers and the finishing results of each duel race will qualify for the Daytona 500. And the other 4, unfortunately, will have to wait until Phoenix, which is the next race, to try to make it into that race, because they will fail to make the Daytona 500. It's as simple as that. 4 drivers at each duel race are not going to be racing in the Daytona 500, totaling 8 drivers. And Shabam will have the 42-car field set for the Daytona 500. Now, the finishing results of each duel race, this duel race in particular, duel number 1, will determine the inside rows for the Great American Race, and then duel number 2 will determine the outside rows. Here tonight, 1 championship point is up for grab in each duel. So keep that in mind. A championship point is on the line for the winner of the race. So, starting on the pole is the Daytona 500 pole sitter. Not officially, he has to finish this race clean as a whistle, and that is Ryan Rizzo in the number 90 machine, starting next to Tim Walsh in the number 16. If you end up wrecking your car out of this race, whether it be you are in the 500 or not, you will have to go to the rear of the field in a backup car. Now, obviously, if you get in a wreck and you're not in the Daytona 500, if you're one of those 10 drivers, then, unfortunately, your chances of making the 500 are pretty much up in smoke. So, I hope you guys understand. It's a pretty basic concept. 4 drivers going to be going home in each duel race here tonight. The top 6 of the 10 that are not in the 500 will make it into the Daytona 500. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the rest of the 25-car starting lineup for the first Can-Am Duel race here tonight at Daytona. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set, ready to go racing in Can-Am Duel number 1. 15 laps is the lap length for both duel races here tonight. Caution flags will be turned on. We are definitely going to be seeing varying strategies of racing for the drivers who are already in the 500, like Ryan Rizzo and Tim Walsh, and drivers who are not in the 500, such as Liam Morgan in that 13 machine, starting in the 3rd position here tonight. So here we go. Ryan Rizzo, Tim Walsh. Rizzo the rookie, Walsh the veteran. Will lead the field of 25 drivers to the green flag. 10 of these drivers are racing for their livelihood, racing to get their season started off on a high note. Unfortunately for 4 drivers in this duel, well, their season's going to start on a low note. Here we go. Pace car's in. Green flag is out, and we are racing in Can-Am Duel number 1. right off the bat. Anthony Tompkins not wasting any time in that 03 car, nearly making contact already with the 13 of Liam Irving. As Ryan Rizzo leads the field down the backstretch and into turn 3 for the first time here tonight. Here comes the 03. Not wasting any time, and already, look at this. Cody Lamas making contact there. Oh, man. They got extremely close there at turns 3 and 4. That's Emmanuel Hartnett in the 83 machine, and the 5 of Cody Lamas down to the inside. Anthony Tompkins leads the first lap. But here comes Cody, trying to keep the momentum high after a great run in the Advanced Auto Parts Clash. Would love to get another bonus point added to his name here before the Daytona 500 begins. Now here comes James McLeod, the 51 machine, getting help from Dylan Young. Emmanuel Hartnett's still there in the middle of that 83 machine, and here comes, oh my goodness, so close to get at over 190 miles an hour, running 3 wide all the way back to 25th. As Dylan Young comes across the stripe to lead lap number 2, moving on to lap 3. Here comes Jessica Sheldon, 94 machine, Retro Racing Enterprises, now to the inside to take away the lead here. Behind her is Dylan Thoreau. And then Kev Shearer, he's one of the 10 drivers who's trying to race his way in to the Daytona 500 there. That second car on the bottom, the 38 machine. There he is. He's bringing he's bringing a freight train of drivers who are trying to race their way in. Joshua Michael, Chloe Erickson, and Alex Gray. Oh no! Chloe Erickson making contact there with William Brock. That was so close yet again. And somehow they keep it going. It's up at the front. It's Dylan Thoreau with the lead. Kev Shearer moves in a second, but now he wants to take the lead. He goes to the inside of the 10 car. Joshua Michaels in that 04 machine right behind the 38. There's Erickson and Gray. Those are 4 of the 10 drivers who have to race their way in. At the back of the pack is P2 London in the 92 car. He definitely needs to get out of that position and head towards the front. Oh my goodness, yet again, Joshua Michaels gets turned around and includes Emmanuel Hartnett and James McLeod in the process. Chloe Erickson. Last lap was close enough, and then that time she just flat out spun the 04 around. And look at the damage on the left side and the rear of the 04. That was very lucky that could not have included more cars. There you can see Emmanuel Hartnett. That's 2 of the 10 go or go home drivers involved in this incident. There's James McLeod in the 51 machine. I mean, a blatant incident there by that 46 machine turning around the 04. We saw it clear as day. Oh man, she might have to end up being reprimanded after that. That was a questionable call there by the 46 machine. Maybe a rookie mistake by Chloe Erickson, but nonetheless, we're under caution as Kev Shearer is the race leader. Let's go back, check out a replay to see exactly what happened. All right, here's a look at the replay. See what happened here between the 46 and the 04. 2 drivers trying to race their way in to the Daytona 500, and unfortunately for Joshua Michaels, he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. They're heading into turns 3 and 4. Last couple of laps, they got super close to each other, and there you can see the 46 does go up the racetrack. I don't think the 04 was trying to come down. I honestly do not know why she did that, and just turns the 04 car sideways up into the racetrack. Nowhere for Emmanuel Hartnett to go. Dylan Young, he gets a piece of it, and James McLeod, same deal as Hartnett, has nowhere to go. And he gets collected it. Cody Lamas gets a little piece of it. There in the 5 machine, Anthony Tompkins maybe gets a slight piece of that. But it mainly affected the 04, the 83, and the 51. There you can see Emmanuel Hartnett with a lot of damage on his car, as well as the 51 of James McLeod. So that right there is what put us under caution for the first time here tonight. Things are going to be starting to get a little bit more heated as we get to the later stages of this Can-Am Duel race, that's for sure. Alright, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on the top left, two drivers out of the race, James McLeod and unfortunately Emmanuel Hartnett, who had absolutely nowhere to go, no room to react, out of the race. And his dreams, his hopes of racing in the AMP Energy Cup Series Daytona 500 have come up just short here tonight. I don't know. We might have to penalize that 46 car for that. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, that was a pretty dirty move on her part. But nonetheless, we keep on racing. We're gonna go back racing on lap number 9. Kev Shearer is the race leader, followed by Dylan Thoreau in the 10, Jessica Shelton in 3rd, Chloe Erickson in 4th, Alex Gray in 5th. 6th is Zach Flickinger. 7th is William Brock. 8th is Danny Wells. 9th, Colby Jackson and Charles Sanford in the top 10. So Emmanuel Hartnett is out. That's one of the 4 drivers who are not going to be racing to the 500. Joshua Michaels, his hopes are highly unlikely with all that damage. He's going to be very slow. Liam Irvig's here at the back. That's the 3rd car. And then I think Alex Tanker, that 95 machine, he holds that last spot where if you don't pass anybody else that you're trying to race for, then you're going to be out of the Daytona 500. So here we go. Back to the green flag here with 7 laps of racing here in duel number 1. And there goes the 10 car, Dylan Thoreau, already making the move to the inside for the race lead. Oh, Jessica Shelton trying to fit her car down there, and she does. She gets in front of the 46. Might not be a very smart move after what she did to Joshua Michaels. And now Shelton goes to the inside of Shearer. Thoreau goes up to block the 38. I think Shelton has enough of a run on the inside here. Yes, she does. She's going to bring Alex Gray, sorry. Can't believe I forgot his name. Alex Gray in the 81 car. 2nd car on the inside behind the new race leader, Jessica Shelton. Zach Flickinger right behind the 81 machine is now. Shelton leads a lap. 6 laps remaining here in the first duel. 2 by 2 for the most part. Alex Gray now leads the race. Flickinger there, obviously that inside line, the preferred line here. Danny Wells, the 2-time and defending Daytona 500 champion, making his way to the front. You know, he would love to get that bonus point. Everyone wants to get that bonus point added to their name before the Daytona 500. And now, here comes Flickinger. The inside of Alex Gray, leading that inside line. Wells right behind him. Charles Sanford's behind Danny. 2 by 2, they're like Noah's Ark, heading into the tri-oval to complete lap 10. 3 wide here at the front. Danny Wells to the inside of Flickinger. Danny Wells, the point here at Daytona, bringing Sanford with him. There goes Alex Gray. He's going to get freight trained probably about 15 positions here, or maybe not. He falls back in line. Watch here, battle at the front. Sanford out in the middle. Here comes the rookie, Colby Jackson. As Danny Wells blocks Sanford, remains the race leader. Here comes the 21. As he's bringing Fitzwater in the 59 and Trent Dunham in the 1. And there's Alex Tanker, the 95 machine, on the inside line. 4 laps of racing here tonight at Daytona in the first duel. Things are getting very heated here up at the front of the field. We have a caution now. I believe the race would be official. As now, Colby Jackson in the lead. Bringing Zachary Fitzwater, the 59, who's now on the bottom, underneath, trying to get a run. Trent Dunham trying to make it 3 wide here at the front, and he does. 3 abreast for the race lead. Getting into turns 3 and 4. Coming to get 3 laps remaining here in the first duel. Trent Dunham will lead it. Alex Tanker now. leading the inside lane. Here comes Michael Norman in the 8 car. We haven't mentioned all night long. And Liam Irving in the 13 machine. As well as the Pulsar, Ryan Rizzo, who's trying to add another bonus point to his name. And he's also trying to win this for pride, basically. He's already on the pole, so if he wins this, whoever finishes second will start third. The Daytona 500 is now Norman with the lead, but not for long. Here comes Irving. Oh, they make contact, and around goes Dunham. Around goes Danny Wells, too. And around goes Norman. And he gets hit hard. Shelton's around. Everyone's around. And this race looks like it's going to be over. And Alex Tanker is going to walk out of here. Not only does he transfer into the Daytona 500, he's one of the go-home drivers, but he also gets a bonus point. Oh, and look at this. Kev Shearer, Chloe Erickson is involved. Pretty much half the field would say it. There's going to be a lot of backup cars being pulled out for the Daytona 500. Jessica Shelton was running well all night. Michael Norman was making a charge towards the front there at the end. Nathan Hudson, another go-home driver, was also involved. Oh, this is going to be very interesting here. The finishing results of this race drastically going to be changed because of this incident here. This could actually really benefit this 04 car. Joshua Michaels could very easily just have got a second chance to race in the Daytona 500. And there's Danny Wells. I saw him get turned around. There's Sanford. There's the 38 car. Still, I mean, he's trying to desperately try to finish this race, but I don't know. You see that smoke coming out. It's going to be pretty difficult for him. But how about that? Alex Tanker. No problem there at the end once that incident happened. He just ran away with it. He is going to steal one here tonight at the Daytona International Speedway, and he's going to earn himself a bonus point as well. So let's go back. Let's assess the damage. Assess what the heck actually went down to bring out what is our final caution of the first dual race. Alright, so here's a look at the replay. What happened here in turn 3 to bring out our final caution of the race. And it happened right here at the front. Let's take a look at it from the aerial view. See Alex Tanker, Michael Norman battling side by side for the race lead. Right behind him, Liam Irving on the inside gets hit there by the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. And then, shut up, bada bing, bada boom. There goes Trent Dunham into the wall. That's not good. And down into Danny Wells he goes. Collecting the 4 car. Jessica Shelton also involved. Charles Sanford nowhere to go. Flickinger nowhere to go. And then up ahead, Michael Norman. Let's rewind this. Oh, he was trying to come down. Whoops. Oh, shit. Whoops. Let's see. He was trying to, all right there, you can see. So it's basically a chain reaction for the most part. And then there you can see the 18, or the 3 and the 8. Oh my goodness, I can't, wow. The 8 and the 13, there we go. Make contact, they kept making contact, and into the wall they go. And, oh wow, a hard hit for that 8 car by the 94 of Jessica Shelton. Shot straight up into the wall, nowhere for Jessica Shelton to go. Plows right into Michael Norman. And then Chloe Erickson, Kev Shearer, nowhere for them to go. Nathan Hudson. And basically the whole entire track is blocked at this point. And Kev Shearer gets a big hit there from Sanford, and another big hit there. Oh, and Nathan Hudson is upside down. So our first car upside down this Speed Weeks is the 60 machine of Nathan Hudson. He gets hit there by the 36 of Charles Sanford. So this is going to be a very interesting turnout here. I have no idea who the drivers that are not going to make this race are now. I have no idea. We're going to have to wait and see here after we get the finish of the race. But first, let's take a look at some onboard replays. All right, we'll start our first here with the 8 machine of Michael Norman. Now the onboard view from the 94 machine of Jessica Shelton. Plows into the 8 machine. Oh my God. And now one last onboard replay here with her teammate in the 36, Charles Sanford. Nice job of avoiding that, but then doesn't get right to the side of Nathan Hudson, sent his car sliding on his roof. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car light still out. So on the pace car is we are on the white flag lap. Coming against checkers here, Alex Tanker. One of the 10 go or go home drivers in this duel. Well, it's going to pay off dividends for him as he is going to make it into 500. Plus, he is going to get himself a bonus point. How about that? For the rookie in that number 95 machine. So here they come out of the final corner for the final time here tonight in Can-Am Duel number 1. The victor goes to Alex Tanker in the number 95 machine. Look who finishes right behind him in second. The 90 of Ryan Rizzo, keeping up his great run so far here this speed week. So this means now that the 95 machine of Alex Tanker will start third in the Daytona 500. As you can see, I don't have the scoring ticker up because we are going to find out here ourselves who are the unlucky 4 drivers are that are going to miss out on the season opener, the Daytona 500. So ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. The 4 drivers, unfortunately, not going to be with us for the Daytona 500 from this dual race will be, obviously, the 83 machine of Emmanuel Hartnett. Nathan Hudson will not be with us for the Daytona 500. Chloe Erickson and Kev Shearer. Those are the 4 cars, the 4 go or go home drivers who unfortunately will not be racing in the Daytona 500. Once again, Emmanuel Hartnett, Nathan Hudson, Chloe Erickson, and Kev Shearer. I bet Joshua Michaels is smiling inside his cockpit that the 46 car, ironically, will not be in the Daytona 500. And that means that obviously Alex Tanker, Colby Jackson, Liam Ervig, Pichu London, Alex Gray, Joshua Michaels, I believe that's the 6 drivers. Let's see, Tanker, that's 1. Jackson is 2. Ervig is 3. Pichu London, that's 4. Alex Gray, and then Joshua Michaels. So those are the 6 drivers that I just listed there who are going to be racing in the Daytona 500. And right here, these finishing results will determine the starting lineup for the inside position in Sunday's Daytona 500. So, a wild ending to a wild Can-Am Duel race here. There's only 1 down. We still got 1 left to go here tonight. Don't go anywhere. Can-Am Duel number 2 is about to start. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set, ready to go racing here for Can-Am Duel number 2 at the Daytona International Speedway. Same stipulations apply. There are 25 drivers in this dual race, 15 of which have already qualified for the Daytona 500, and 10 who have to race their way into the Daytona 500. Once again, the green text in the starting lineup will indicate that you're already in the 500, and the red text will indicate that you have to try to race your way in to the Daytona 500. So Benjamin Miles, the outside pole sitter for the Daytona 500, is on the pole for this race here tonight. And he is starting next to Steven Gonzalez in the number 55 machine, who is starting in second. So without further ado, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the second Can-Am Duel race here tonight at Daytona. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. 15 laps yet again here for Can-Am Duel number 2. 6 drivers of the go or go home 10 will advance. The bottom 4 will do as said. They will go home and they'll have to wait until Phoenix, the next race, to try to make it. Again, 1 bonus point is on the line for the winner of this race, Benjamin Miles. He would love to get another bonus point to add to his already 2 bonus points that he's accumulated this speed weeks. And of course, everyone else is gunning for that here in this race. So here we go. 2 rookies once again on the front row for this race. So here we go. Pace car is in. Benjamin Miles, Steven Gonzalez will lead the 25 car field for the start of Can-Am Duel number 2. Look at this, a 24 car. That's Philip Parker, one of the rookies, not wasting any time. Going to second as Steven Gonzalez gets shuffled back here early on in this race as Benjamin Miles leads them down the backstretch and into turn 3 for the first time here tonight. And now Parker goes to the inside of Miles for the race lead. 2 rookies here battling out the front. Here comes the defending undisputed champion, Zach Buchanan, in the 33 machine. He's not wasting any time either, trying to get to the front. At the 24, Philip Parker leads the first lap of Can-Am Duel number 2. Buchanan now up the race lead is now. He will take over with Michael Walton right behind him there in the 19, followed by Chris Dollerton in the 12. So far, so good here. They head down the backstretch for the second time. Turn 3 is probably where we're going to be seeing something happen. We saw it happen twice in the first duel race. They get super close to each other there in turn 3. So it would not be a surprise if we saw something happen in the next couple of laps as Buchanan leads that lap. That's Charles Jackson for Ding-a-Ling Racing in that 15 Klondike Toyota. Now accompanied by the 09 of Kyle Matthews, followed by JT Bryant in the 22, Joshua Vulcan in the 79 as they head down the backstretch. Zach Buchanan doing a great job blocking both lines of traffic. They head on the backstretch and into turn 3 yet again. Here comes the 09 to the inside. Oh, there goes JT Bryant. I told you. Oh my goodness, there goes Michael Walton, Philip Parker as well. And it all started, JT Bryant got tagged. I pretty much called that one. I called that one as it was. Turn 3, something happens. There goes Michael Walton. Looks like he's going to have to go to a backup car for the Daytona 500. What a shame that is. For that 19 machine, there's JT Bryant. He's already locked into the Daytona 500 as well. See Alex Drayton, Steven Gonzalez, the 2 drivers not yet locked in. Neither is the 24. It looks like only 2 cars with real heavy damage are the 22 and the 19. The 19 car is probably going to be done for the night as he just hit the wall for whatever reason. Okay. Unless his night's pretty much done. JT Bryant, you could say his night is also effectively done as well. Oh, what the heck? Oh no, they must have backed up or something. Look at Steven Gonzalez's hood. We didn't see that the last time we were at him. Now look at all the damage on both the front end and the back end of his 55 car. What the heck happened? Philip Parker as well. Look at the damage on his car. Wow, carelessness under the yellow flag. That's unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back real quick. Check out a replay to see what happened, and this is not a good sign here. Steven Gonzalez and Philip Parker, looks like they're both coming out of the pits. This is not good for them. Maybe they're just getting repairs done. But this could drastically alter their chances at making it into 500. So without further ado, let's go back. Let's check out a replay to see who put us under yellow for the first time tonight. All right, here is a look at the replay. Once again, another bad case of turn 3-itis here at Daytona between drivers here at the front of the field. Let's see. It almost looked like exactly what happened to the first duel with Chloe Erickson and Joshua Michaels. Joshua Balkin, he goes up into the 22 machine of JT Bryant, and there's nowhere for the 19 car of Michael Walton to go. And there you can see Benjamin Miles hits the 48 there of Jonathan Zerline, and look at everyone else doing a pretty nice job of not getting too much involved in this incident. But Philip Parker, he spins around. Gonzalez gets a little bit backed up in it as well. Alex Drayton in the 14 car, he gets a little piece of it. But almost like a carbon copy of what we saw in the first incident of the first duel with the 46 and the 04. 46 just got maybe a little bit too tight or something and ended up turning the 0-4 round. And that's basically what happened here with Joshua Balkin and the 22 of JT Bryant. Now, let's see what the heck happened with Steven Gonzalez under the yellow flag. This is on the backstretch here. It happened to him and Philip Parker. Okay, it happened up ahead. It might have happened here with the 3. Brooke Allen. Let's see. Oh, they were... What the heck? They were just all running slow. And I don't know what the heck they're doing. They're just all slowing up here. Benjamin Miles slowing up. Cooley slowing up, and there you can see there comes Parker, and just wow, they domino effect. They just hit each other, and that's, look at how much damage on the front and the back end of that 24 as well as the 55, all because drivers ahead of them were slowing. I don't really get that at all. It's really confusing to me how that happens. Carelessness, once again, under the caution is baffling. So that's what happened to Gonzalez, Bryant, Philip Parker, and the 19 car, who was basically out of this race with all that smoke coming out of his car. So that's a look at the replay. Let's go back and get the green flag. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Going back to the green flag here on lap 8 of 15. There you can see there are 3 cars out of the race. Michael Walton, as we expected, JT Bryant, and unfortunately, Philip Parker. Another unfortunate case here. That 24 car, he ran into the back of drivers who were slow ahead of him, and that damage was enough to retire his car out of this race, and his hopes and dreams of racing the Daytona 500 have come to an end. That's just sad. Well, we got to keep on going. Lap 8 of 15. This time around, Kyle Matthews is the race leader. Zach Buchanan is second. Followed by Charles Jackson in third. Chris Donaldson in fourth. Joshua Balkin in fifth. Richard Johnson in sixth. John Hart seventh. Dylan Pote eighth. Tim Fiegel is ninth. And the back-to-back Advanced Auto Parts Clash with Seth Cole in 10th. So now, we already know that the 24 Philip Parker is not racing. Steven Gonzalez, look at the damage that he has on his car. He has definitely got a bank on another incident happening, just like what the 04 of Joshua Michaels had to rely on in the first duel, and it happened. It would not be very surprising if it happened again here, but, you know, anything can happen here at Daytona. As the pace car pulls down into the pits, Kyle Matthews leads the field back to the green flag here as we're about halfway through the second Can-Am Duel here tonight at Daytona. Kyle Matthews rocking mellow yellow colors on his number 09 machine here this season, as he has the defending champion right behind him in Zach Buchanan. Out of turn 2, right on the back for the first, not for the first time. Anyways, Here comes Zach Buchanan to the inside. He has Chris Darlington right behind him there. And then that is John Art, the 05 machine, the third car on the inside. There you can see we have about 14, 15 cars here in this group. Johnny Gardner's back here, along with Alex Drayton, Joshua Sekuli, Brooke Allen. Two drivers here. Actually, four drivers here. Drayton, 73, the 3, and the 55, all battling to try to get in to the Daytona 500. As now Chris Dollarton goes to the lead here. John Art goes to second. And Dylan Cote, that 31 machine. Charles Jackson is in the sucker hole. There's 3 wide. Oh boy. Things are starting to get even more dicier here at the front. No one helping that 15 car. He's going to fall back a ways. John Art leads that lap. On to lap number 10. Here comes Poteet, no stranger to winning here at this track. And here comes his good buddy, Seth Cole, to the inside. No friendships here when 1 point is on the line, as well as pride. Seth Cole, he's trying to make it 2 wins this speed weeks. Would love to pull off the trifecta if he could at the Daytona 500. Now look at this. Matt McIntyre here to the lead. Contact was made. Oh my goodness, they somehow kept going. It was the 18 and the 12, Matt McIntyre, Chris Dollarton, who touched in turn 3 and almost caused a massive wreck at the front of the field. And Seth Cole, very fortunate to lead that time around as he was almost taken out by that 18 machine. And now here comes Jonathan Zerline in the 48. As the 88 car there, that is Chris Dodd with Keith Batson, who we've hardly even mentioned, the 39 machine. Right behind him is now Matt McIntyre to the inside for the race lead. And to make contact again, that was Dollarton and Dodd. They're at turn 3, so close as we come to get 4 laps remaining here in Can-Am Duel number 2. McIntyre will lead that time around. Here comes Dodd in the 88, getting the draft at the back of that 18. Trying to use it to his advantage. Slams the door on that 88 machine. Now, down the backstretch then. 12.5 laps complete. Dodd right behind McIntyre. Here comes Batson. He's the first car on the inside. He's bringing James Qualls in the 70. Oh my goodness, yet again. They get so close there at turn 3, but they keep on trucking along as we come to get 3 laps to go here in this dual race. Let's check over the back. There's Gonzalez. He is way off the pace. Brooke Allen and Sekuli are way off the pace as well. And there's Drayton. Effectively right now, Allen's out of the 500 as well as Sekuli and Gonzalez. Unless something catastrophic happens here at the front, those 3 along the 24 are out of the 500s. Look at this. McIntyre and Dodd have pulled away from the rest of the field here momentarily. McIntyre has led the last couple of laps, but not for long. Chris Dodd on the inside here. Oh, there they go! Oh my goodness, never mind. They kept it going again. This time I believe it was Charles Jackson who made contact with somebody. But my goodness. 2 laps remaining here in the second dual race. Chris Dodd led that time around. Here comes Richard Johnson in his return back to the NNSCRA Cup Series. Has some company by the looks of it. It is Joshua Balkin in the 79 along with Benjamin Miles. Miles has climbed his way, clawed his way, scratched and clawed his way back to the front. And here we go. This is going to get super dicey here. And it looks like they're going to keep it going yet again. Coming to get the white flag this time around. Chris Dodd in the 88 is going to be the race leader. Coming to get the white flag. 1 to go. Who is going to earn themselves 1 bonus point here tonight? And also who will start on the outside of row 2. next to Alex Taylor. Here comes Balkin to the inside for the lead. He's got it. But that 25 car is going to have a head full of steam coming down the backstretch. And now Balkin goes up in front of Dodd. Can Dodd pull out and try to make a move here? He's not going to. Maybe he's going to wait for turn 4. And Balkin does an excellent job of blocking the 88. As they come out of turn 4 for the final time, it looks like it is going to be the 79 of Joshua Balkin, who is going to win Can-Am Duel number 2 and will earn himself a championship point. And we already know, unfortunately, right here, these three, along with the 24, Philip Parker, will not be in the Daytona 500. I don't even remember the last time we haven't had the 3 and the 24 in the Daytona 500. That is unbelievable. Those two numbers, so highly vaunted in the sport of racing, are not going to be in the Daytona 500. That is unbelievable. Very unfortunate as well for Steven Gonzalez and Philip Parker with the bad luck that they had to go through. It's a shame. Just a big-time shame. Brooke Allen, Joshua Sekula, they were involved in that incident. The only incident of this race is Joshua Balkin, the victor here in Can-Am Duel number 2. He will, like I mentioned, get a bonus point, and he will also start on the outside of row 2 for the Great American Race. And there you can see the results of this race. Ristad didn't make a move. Maybe that was a strategy. I'm not sure. He comes home in second, and Charles Jackson completes the podium in third. Like I mentioned, that 24 car, along with Steven Gonzalez, Joshua Sekula, and Brooke Allen, the 4 drivers who will not be with us, joining the other 4 drivers who did not make it in Can-Am Duel number 1. So congratulations to both Alex Tanker and Joshua Balkin, the Can-Am Duel winners here in season number 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for watching. The next time we'll be back here at Daytona National Speed, it will be time to run the granddaddy of them all, the main event of a week's worth of racing, culminating with the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. It should be a very exciting, it should be an all-time best, to say the least. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you on Sunday.